guys, it is John here for you again. Well, welcome back to the fixing of the JS40, how to repair a lawnmower that's been sitting. Ooh, I need to install my knob. We'll do that in a little bit. We want to see if this thing runs, right? You guys remember in the last part, we went ahead and put the carburetor back together. Checked over the entire mower, we put oil in it. I did check the wheel, which you can see like that, how it's leaning over, which is not very good. Anyway, we did drain the gas, so there's no gas in this thing, which is very good. It's dry. So we'll go ahead and set you guys up here. You don't want to put a lot of gas into your mower when you're going to start it for the first time, in case there's a leak or some other problem, because you don't want to deal with a full tank of gas as you're doing that, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and dump a little bit of gas in this thing. On these Briggs & Stratton tanks, you look down in there and see a little bit of a lip at the bottom of the tank. I like to bring it up just so that you can't see the lip anymore, as I dump gas all over everything. There you go. That's good. Okay. Alright guys, here we go. Moment of truth. And you'll notice I got my handy dandy vice grips ready so that I can lock the bailout bar up top here. So here we go. Move the gas can. Moment of truth. Prime it a couple times and pull the cord. Ooh. Why is it dumping gas out of there? This is what I'm talking about here. Why is that happening? That's not good. I guess it just had to be seated again. That's kind of strange. Did I dump a whole lot of gas out? Yep. Oh well. Now it stopped. Weird. Anyway, so we primed it. Nice and gassy. Alright, let's give this a second shot. Maybe we'll not have any more leaks this time, right? Here we go. Nothing. Try this again. I think what I'm going to have to do here, guys, is go back to manually priming it. Maybe that'll help to start it. So hang tight, okay? Alright, so this is what I was talking about in the first part of the video. And you guys, this is what I cleaned the carburetor out with. Squirt some of that down in there to prime it. See if it'll fire and stay running, hopefully. Well, it's trying. It's trying. Well, that's interesting, guys. I will say that. It's very interesting. Go ahead and lock my vice grips on here. Maybe I can prime it by hand enough to free up whatever's not free in the carburetor. It does run. It's just you got to work at it. Let's see if I can keep it going. So there's something really weird going on. Never seen this before in my life. The primer bulb, I guess, is acting like a vacuum leak or something. When you put your finger over it, it works fine. That's the strangest thing. I don't know why that is. Huh. Well, she runs. I almost wonder if I should put a piece of tape over that and see if that'll fix it. Let's see what happens. Alright guys, so bad news. The carburetor is no good. I've gone through it again. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. It's plugged up. There's something in there that's wrong that I'm not getting to. All the passages I see are open, so I really don't know. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching this series. Hopefully it helps you out with getting some basic tips down. You can see me work on some stuff. Like I said in the beginning, this works 95% of the time. I've fixed many lawnmowers this way. This is the second one that I've worked on that whatever is happening. I don't really know. And then you're looking over this thing, you know, this wheel is bent. The gear is stripped out on the inside of the wheel right here that goes on the inside for the self-propel. I don't know what's wrong with that. Well, I do know. It's stripped out. I gotta buy a new wheel because you can't replace just the gear. So that needs to be purchased. There's a bolt here that needs to be replaced. There's a knob here that needs to be replaced. Looking over this thing, by the time that I have enough money invested in this thing already. And then by the time that I get the rest of these couple little parts and bolts and whatnot, I'm going to be over the value of what this mower is going to be. So really what this is going to turn into is take the engine, get it running properly. I'm going to purchase a new carburetor for it. If this was a customer's mower, I would go to them and let them know your carburetor is junk, you need to replace it. And that's how I would do it from this point on. You can try to clean it out, but a carburetor for this engine is about $40 or so they're really not that bad. But as far as me selling this mower, I'm no longer going to be doing that. I'm going to get the engine running and strip it off and store the engine for a later use if I need it. However, the rest of the lawnmower is really not even worth $120 to be honest, and I'm going to have more than that in parts for the new carburetor and the rest of the bolts and stuff to get this thing looking good again to be able to be sold. So to be honest, I'm just going to scrap the rest of the lawnmower. I hate to end it this way, guys, I really do, but that's just how it's going to be. So thanks again for watching. Please remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video because now we're going to be working on this little squirt. And I know the engine going on here runs great. So, alright y'all, thanks again. Sorry it didn't work properly. It did run, you guys saw it run, but the carburetor's just not too good. So, alright y'all, take care. We'll see y'all later.